I don't want to be a reality retro star. That is Brett Michaels.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm Justin, jersey number 14.
And I'm Corey, jersey number 72.
And I'm V, jersey number 69.
Hey!
Comment your jersey number below and your number, name, or whatever, and we'll announce it, and we will be probably enthusiastic about it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It depends on the day. And the quote, apparently.
Yup. Yup.
But get your name in the spotlight, you know?
Boy, oh boy. Gear Freaks podcast. We're here to talk gear. It's hockey season. You boys love pucks.
And your girl, damn. Like, come on.
Well, when I say boys, you boys. It's an all-inclusive boys. It's sweater season.
It is.
Yeah.
Can I say this, though?
Sweater weather.
How frustrating was it that this came out, Friday?
Dude, right? Yeah.
Oh, no, Thursday. It came out Thursday.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it on the stream.
We did. Yeah, very random.
And it was like they announced it the day of. They're like, oh, guess what? Reverse retros. And then literally hours later, here's all the reverse retros.
Yeah.
By the way.
I mean, I'm happy that they did it all at once.
Same.
Very happy that they did that. I don't understand how this doesn't happen like the week before. Like, or even at least like the day before the first game. Like, how do these, you know what they're going to be.
I don't understand why we're still opening the fucking season in Prague with the Preds and the NHL's dumb. I love them, but they're very poorly run as a league in terms of marketing intelligence. Yeah. We said the same thing with Major League Baseball and City Connects. I mean, at least
we get them all.
We got all 32 of these dumped in our lap at once, whereas baseball, we're still waiting for over half of the goddamn league.
Yeah.
You know?
So they dump reverse retro on us. I got to get my list up. I just realized. They dump reverse retro on us on Thursday. And, you know, immediately, like, you look at some of these and, like, I mean, as always, like, some are like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And some are like, oh.
Cheeks.
Like, why?
So I found a list. ESPN did a list Friday where they listed all of theirs.
Okay.
So we're going to follow theirs and just rank them as we come across theirs.
Okay.
I felt like this would be a good way to do it. So let me go here first. And their number one is the Florida Panthers. Surprising a little. So,
okay.
Now, I'll say this. I like the Florida Panthers one. You know, we'll talk about, I guess we can talk about specifics here. I got to bring up the list. I want to hear what they said. Because they got little blurbs here as to, like, why. What a concept. It's only taken nearly 30 years, but a team that plays in South Florida finally has a jersey that's evocative of South Florida. Mix of teams' stick and palm secondary logo that's been with it since the 90s. Light blue from the third jerseys rocked in 2009. Okay. So, here's what I'll say. I'm not a huge... this is definitely not a number one for me. As a matter of fact...
I'd ranked it 5.
Oh, okay. So V's got the Panthers at 5. I've got the Panthers at 9.
I got them at 3.
Wow.
Really?
I loved them.
Oh.
I love them.
I think it's a great swing. I think this is a great swing for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me these all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that was my biggest gripe is as a reverse retro, as an official like third type jersey, I think it's great.
Right.
As an all the time jersey, I don't think I
don't
could
like
take
the
it.
red. I don't.
I also
get that's
don't-
part of their coloring, but like it's just so aggressive to me. It's like I love the blue.
I love the blue.
And
Yeah.
the blue. Yeah, like if it kind of gives me Ronald McDonald vibes. So that's why I'm like, the red's a little much. But you know, that's my little nitpicky bit about it.
I forgot how much I like this fucking logo.
Honestly, I'd like.
It's cool.
Can we just take the red from the sweater, like some of it, and then put it to another sweater I'm going to talk about later? But yeah, you'll.
There it is.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
I'm pretty geeked that we all had them like relatively high.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
I mean, you know, there's definitely some that I like a little bit more, which is why, you know,
got
they
9.
landed at 9.
Damn, you had them low.
I'm appreciative of the swing.
Yeah.
I'm very because there's some here that took a swing and whiffed.
Big time.
So bad.
So we'll
time.
get to that. So
And then some that didn't even try anything. Like they look like they're regular gear.
Yep. All right. So their number 2 is the San Jose Sharks.
That's actually my number 2 too.
Ah.
Yeah.
V's got the Sharks at number 2.
I got him at 1.
Same.
See, so
I got him at 1.
my complaint was, I love the color scheme. I wish there was more of the blue and yellow. I don't like how white it is.
Agree. They could have done the team color Golden Seals.
Yeah.
And I think it would have looked even better. But it just, to see the fucking California Golden Seals get some love, dude. I was like,
it would be very hard to beat this.
yeah. It's like the Deeks last time in the whale. It's like this is it.
Yeah. The second I saw this, I was like, oh,
That's the one.
that's the one.
Literally, the
Like,
only reason
this
they
is the
didn't make
win.
number 1 for me was just because of the I don't like white. White is not my
Yeah, agreed.
I don't do white on jerseys. I don't really like it a whole lot.
Agreed.
They do have like it seems like maybe a half and half this year with the
Like
team
split.
colors. And
Yeah,
whites.
and it's very weird. It's like there's no rhyme or reason to what's white and what's team color. It's very
Right,
strange.
Right. So I would like to, this will come up later, but hopefully the next time we get reverse retros, and hopefully it's a yearly thing. Hopefully we get them again next year.
I hope so, dude.
I'd like to see this in the team color as well.
Yeah.
I was just excited about the design.
Yeah, it looks
making
good,
its way
and
back.
the font's awesome. Like I like the way they did a really good job with it.
So I feel like more on that hopefully soon. San Jose Sharks, both Corey and I have at 1. V has at number 2.
I do.
So they're number 3. The Montreal Canadiens.
Really?
I've got them at.
I don't remember.
I've got them at 17.
Wow.
I've got them at 17. And this is actually the one where my list kind of, I felt. Remember we were
I had
talking
them at 10.
about how we kind of put our list together. We all started at 1 and worked our way to 32. This was and it kind of got arduous toward the end. The high end ones were easier to choose. This is the one for me where I got here and was like, okay, where do I go after this? This was the drop off point. I really like these. I do. I love the fucking tip of the cap to the Expos.
Right.
I love it. It makes me incredibly fucking happy. But it's just Montreal's style of sweater hasn't changed very much over the years. So it's, to me, it's not a reverse retro. It's not a concept switch. It's a color switch.
That's a fair point. And I think, and this will come in a lot, like more towards the middle of the list. I've got them at 4.
I kind of I don't like how bland the top is. It's like it's just literally just the emblem in the middle of it, and it's not even like spread out. It's literally just right in the middle, and then there's nothing else going on the jersey. That's kind of my complaint about it. It's just kind of like, I love the colors, I love the scheme of it, but it's just so why not make the something, I don't know.
With these, it looks like the logo's actually further down the sweater than usual. Maybe it's my eye playing tricks on me. I don't know.
No, I think it is. It looks like it's at your waist as opposed to in the chest.
I like it though.
Like the high-waisted belts.
So I've got it at 4, and the color scheme got it a long way here.
Yeah.
So, and again, this will come in a lot later too, where I had to weigh, is this a good sweater versus just, is it not one?
Right.
So the color scheme immediately got me, and the nod to the Expos, I'm like, okay, cool. And supposedly in the article they say that the Canadians officially said it was for the 76 season where they won their 4th cup in a row.
Okay.
So this is technically a retro for them. So
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
yeah. Well, that's where I got it. I got it at 4. All right. Up next, the
Yes.
Los Angeles Kings.
Funny enough, these are my 4.
Oh.
I like the
got 'em at
purple.
4?
I got these at 9.
Wow, we swapped that. Wow.
I love them. I do. My thing is, they're not. The Kings' first reverse retro was so goddamn perfect.
Oh, I don't know their first
Yeah.
reverse. Yeah,
I'll show it to you.
but yeah,
I love this.
Yeah.
I love the color scheme. I hate the crown. I got it at 23.
Holy.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
The crown is kind of cheeks.
I hate that
I
crown.
liked it 'cause it's just so
hate
simplistic.
that crown. I mean, again, so part of what kept knocking it down a peg was because I think this was in a group of 3 or 4 that could have been placed anywhere, and so when I'm looking at that crest and going, that just kept
It's
bumping.
gonna
It
There
Solid
was
down.
6. There were 6 jerseys that were literally this exact same style though. like retros. I was just like, they're kind of ambiguous. This is just kind of like, what do you feel about the centerpiece of it? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the biggest strike against it was their last reverse retro was awesome.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah.
And so when this comes up and I'm looking at this dumb crown and I'm like, I hate this damn thing.
Yeah.
Color scheme is great. It reminds me of the Lakers. Apparently this is somewhere in their history too. They wore these colors at some point. So
that's kind of what I just went off of what this year's is, to be fair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know there's another team that's coming up eventually that it was their last years were amazing, and this year they were kind of like, and that was kind of, I went off of just this year's looks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I said, there's points where there's like 3, 4, 5 grouped in a row, so I had to figure out ways to rank them.
You gotta eliminate them somehow.
Yep. All right, so up next at number 5 is the Colorado Avalanche.
I have them low.
I like this one. I got it at 12, just outside the top 10.
So Corey's got them at 12. I got them at 15. What did you say you were at, V?
I don't remember what I put them in here as, so give me a second. You guys talk about the concept, and I'll tell you in a second.
I like this a lot. Like, obviously not, oh my God, top of the league.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, I found it. We're good. I have them at 18.
Okay, so we're all in the same ballpark, 12, 15, and 18. That's about right. Somewhere in the middle of the pack. I think it's a cool look. I don't hate it. But again, you weigh this against what they normally wear. You weigh this against the Deeks. Like...
Oh, for sure.
This doesn't make me angry like the Deeks did, at least.
Yeah, well,
I don't get the middle thingy. Like, I know it's not their normal emblem.
No, it's the state Colorado like gimmick, and that's actually their shoulder patch now that the Avs wear, and it's the same style sweater that they wear now in Colorado Rockies NHL colors.
Yeah.
So it's, in a lot of ways, this is at its purest form, probably like a perfect execution of what the concept's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I mean, I'm not from Colorado, but if I was, dude, I'd be all about this shit.
I think it's a cool sweater.
Yeah.
Again, this is one of those ones where, like, I weighed it based on just, is this a good sweater?
Right.
Yeah.
And so that brought it all the way to 15.
Yeah.
So, that's the Colorado Avalanche. Up next, we got the Vegas Golden Knights.
24.
Really?
I was not a fan of this.
I think I probably have them significantly higher than both of you do.
Do you?
I've got them at 5.
5?
What?
I love them.
Really?
I love them. I do.
I don't.
I've got them at 2.
Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, on first appearance, first of all, I want this as their new homes. Please.
Same.
I like this so much better than what they wear.
Yeah.
This is infinitely better than what they wear. Even though, like...
That's surprising to me.
I know it's doing the diagonal thing, but it's the font that makes it break out. Like,
well, not just that, but, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know if it's, like, the way they have it, just, like, that bright white as the lettering. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. That's funny. Let
me blow your mind a little bit, too. This is what bumped it from top 10 to number 2.
Mm-hmm.
It glows in the dark.
I forgot about that.
I did too.
I forgot about that.
That is so cool.
It is cool as fuck. They need to do something with that then, and I hope Vegas does.
Yeah, they should have said something about that too, because I would have probably put them higher if I had known that, because that's a completely different game changer about that.
It is. The template of this jersey alone, you see these colors, like, this shit can work when they're not, like, they switched to the golds this year as their primary. Like, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, it's dumb.
This is fucking sweet.
This is very cool, and apparently this is a nod to, I think it was the Vegas Wranglers that used to be there in like the 80s or 90s. So,
okay. Yeah, these are fucking sick. I like them a lot.
These are my number 2. So I wish I
feel bad for ranking them at 24 now.
I wish I had.
I had these as high as 4, but I flip-flopped my 4 and 5 back and forth, and I ended up slotting them back in favor of another one, but kept them in the top 5, obviously.
So up next, we've got the St. Louis Blues. And I flip-flopped so many times on these that, let's see, where did they land for me?
I got them at 6.
Oh, okay.
I got them at 6.
Let's see, Corey's got them at 6. I've got them at 19.
I have them at 13.
13, okay. Like, again, I think this is in that group. Let's see, 19. Who else did I have there? Colorado at 15. Like, where I just kept going. Is this top of the league or not?
I don't like the thing the pinstripes are doing at the bottom of the jersey. I don't like that.
They're very aggressive, yeah.
But it's the weird layer to it. I don't know. That kind of weirded me out. I love the sleeves. I love the way they have the music note and everything else. I love it. It's just the tail got me.
Yeah, well, there's a lot going on here, and this is kind of like the Bernie Federko era. This is my first thing at first was like, yo, this is too much yellow because I fucking hate the color yellow. But then I was like, you know what? Reverse retro, like it. Yep. That's what it is.
And it's not going to be there all the time. Like it's something that's like
right.
And I think they do a good job balancing it out with the blue.
Yeah,
like it is a lot of yellow, but it's balanced out well with the blue.
I like this shit.
I think initially I had it somewhere up in the top 10 too, and it just kept falling.
Yeah.
So
because other ones were better. I was having that problem too. I was like, oh wait, I forgot about these guys. I forgot about them.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So just for clarity, 19 for me, 6 for Corey, 13 for V. Up next is the Arizona Coyotes.
So that one I was talking about, I kept flip-flopping 4 and 5, Vegas in the other one. This was the other one. I got this at 4.
I've got it at 9.
All right. So again, we're all in the same neighborhood. I've got them at 7. One thing I didn't notice, I don't know if you guys can see this
the city line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I didn't notice that until after I made my list.
Yeah.
I think that might have popped it up a few.
That's actually what got it higher for me. I was like, this is really elaborate, like really cool.
I think it's neat.
Yeah.
I like the risk. Because,
Agreed.
Obviously the Kachina's gonna get, it's gonna get some play for me anyway.
For sure.
You bust that out and I'm like, okay, cool. And then you went orange. I'm like, okay, so that's, already just the color scheme alone was cool.
Yep.
And then you look at the like the cacti there at the bottom, and it's like, this is a cool sweater.
Yeah.
This is very neat. They took a chance and it worked.
Yep. And that the mask, dude.
Yep.
The coyote I fucking love that shit, dude.
They did a good job.
Yeah, the color scheme feels very of that area too. Very indigenous.
Yep. Good job. I mean, that's probably the best thing the Coyotes are gonna do all season.
It's definitely not gonna be playing in a fucking high school arena.
Yep. So their number 9 is the Boston Bruins.
Really?
I know, right?
Really?
Okay, I'm guessing I'm going to have this higher than you guys.
Wow.
I've got him at 10.
Wow. I'm surprised.
I don't remember how I spelled Bruins, so hold on, give me a second.
I've got them at 26.
Holy shit.
I have them at 19.
19. I can't stand that tail.
I don't like the bear. It just looks kind of basic.
I'm not a fan. I mean, again, the spoke wheel B is like iconic.
It's great.
I get that you can't do that with this. I mean, you could.
Yeah, but
that's
there's
not the
just
idea.
something about this one that I couldn't get away from. And I can't even really put my finger on it, dude, other than just I look at it and I know it's the Bruins, but it's unlike anything they've ever wore before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I looked at it and I was like, I couldn't.
I just judged it from the lens of like, I'm looking at this because remember, I don't know what.
Right.
But yeah, so I get that, but
I like it.
It's the bees, so I like the color scheme. I think this would
it used to have brown too years ago.
Yeah. I think this would have gone up if we didn't have this weird tail arm shit like the I guess it's supposed to be claw marks or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a bear, like rawr.
Yeah,
yeah, vicious bear.
If we didn't have that, if it was just straight stripes, I think that might have gotten it a little further. But every time I look at that tail, I'm like, oh god, what are you doing?
The hell is going on here?
And that's not even the worst tail.
Oh no, I know. Yeah,
so many.
I think we're all gonna unanimously agree of who's the worst tail.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
So that's number 9.
Foreshadowing again.
Number 9. Number 10, the Edmonton Oilers. Best adult dating site.
Well, sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate your comment,
we're
robot.
We're all not single here, but thank you. Thank you for the commentary.
We're good. Thanks, bot.
So the Oilers.
Yeah, the Edmonton Oilers. So they've got them at 10. I can't believe they've got them that high.
I have them at 15.
I can't believe you have them that high.
I like the colors. I like the orange and I don't know.
I
like the colors too.
Scheme.
He said, "Yeah, I like the colors too." I don't believe you.
32.
Wow.
Really?
Dead last.
Wow.
Really?
Fucking
Over
last.
the fucked up tail.
We got.
I fucking hate this oil drop. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's terrible.
I couldn't stand it in the mid-2000s with Doug Waite and shit and Dwayne Rollison and those dudes.
I like it.
Fuck this shit.
I like it. And your favorite color is orange. This is sad.
I know.
What do you have it at?
I've got them at 28.
Damn.
So, yeah. Again,
Damn.
Corey and I have the history of these garbage-ass sweaters.
I hate these so much.
I hate them with a passion.
Yeah.
I like them. Y'all suck.
Cheeks.
I really don't like them. They actually ended in 15, so let's be serious. They're just kind of at that point. I was like, I'm just kind of breaking,
middle of the pack. Middle of the pack.
But like, if you do the same concept with, I don't know, come up with any kind of different logo.
Do an oil derrick.
Yeah, something, anything. And I'm with you.
I thought
Stop
it was a
doing
spaceship.
a drop of oil penetrating the earth.
I thought it was a spaceship.
It's like a cog. It's like you're oiling a cog, I guess. So
Cheeks.
Can't I just have it as a spaceship? It's cooler that way.
No, what it looks more like a spaceship than a drop of oil. Yes.
maybe if it was a spaceship, I'd be like, cool. But you're the Oilers. What does that have to do
The
with
Edmonton
anything?
Astronauts.
Yeah.
The Edmonton astronauts.
Maybe then I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Maybe then I would find this best adult dating site.
There you go.
I don't know. All right. Up next at number 11,
Really?
Gordon's Fishermen, the New York Islanders.
Really?
Number 11. I've got them at 17.
I have them at
15.
16.
15. Yep. See?
We're right around the same then.
They weren't they didn't stand out really. They're just kind of like there. Like, they weren't bad. They're not great.
I just want to point this out. First of all, the fact that we've softened on the Fishermen.
Yeah.
Second of all, that they're middle of the pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
I know.
They're
know. There's a lot of
There is a lot of not great
lot of
sweaters
Bobo
to
here.
follow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We've got a book on the entire Islanders rebrand at the house called We Want Fish Sticks, where they changed this. It's right next to that
Ahab.
California Golden Seals
That's
book.
right.
Yeah.
It's Ahab.
It's Ahab, the Gordon's Fisherman. Good for
Yes.
him. Up next at number 12, the
What the fuck?
Vancouver Canucks.
So I had these at number 3 actually.
Really?
I like the colors, and I don't know the history of this dude, and he kind of looks fun.
Yeah, he's fun. You had him where? 3? Put a 0 in front of that. That's where I got him. I got him at 30.
You mean after it?
After.
Yeah.
Putting a 0
I also
before
had
him.
them at 3. Yeah, no, Cheeks.
I like them. Look at the color scheme; it's different.
It's a cool color. Well,
Yeah, it's Vancouver. There's just too much going on here. If they didn't have the number up front, maybe.
I did not realize the length of the tails though, because I saw the Instagram thing, so it didn't have that angle. Seeing it at the front angle, I will say I would change it further down my list a little, just because that tail is aggressive as hell, and I did not realize it was that long.
I've got them at 27.
Jeez.
I love Vancouver's shit too. Historically, like it. I love the
I'm
name.
starting to wonder though, because like there is so much cheeks in their closet.
There is a lot, dude. The problem is when they nail it, it's phenomenal. Like the
flying skate.
Why are they not doing the flying
I
skate,
don't know.
dude?
This is twice they've
Fuck,
punted
man.
on the flying skate.
It's bullshit.
The guy doesn't bother me. I could be on board
What's the
with the
history
guy.
of the guy? Do you guys know?
No, I have never
Here,
seen
let's-
this thing before.
Well, I know that their ECHL or HL affiliate is the Canucks as well. Bridgeport, something
Sounds
like
right.
that. And they use this guy now. All right, here we go. This is what their interesting separation between Canucks fans and outsiders when it comes to the reverse retro. It's inspired by the WHL look that featured
See it
Johnny
how it
Canuck.
fits
So
well.
he's Johnny Canuck.
Okay.
But the Canucks Army blog
it's
notes the
also in
Vancouver
Williams.
fans feel this look is too close to that of the Abbotsford Canucks,
Okay.
who also use Johnny Canuck. And we're hoping for a less predictable experiment like a green and blue edition of the Flying V or the Flying Skate.
Dude, give me the flying V over this. The flying V is the most 80s shit you will ever get, and it's god awful. But I'll take. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I regret putting these at 3. Just a heads up, y'all. This is me.
This is definitely-
It's redacting my 3. I don't know where I'd put what I would put higher, but this is not.
Well, like Corey said,
Maybe the Oilers?
It's a little busy. It's a little busy because of the number here too.
Well, not just that, but the tail is like I didn't realize from the angle they had it in the Instagram pictures. I thought it was like shorter.
The tail takes up half the damn sweater.
Like if you if you squished it more and made it so that it came up to the second green bar, Like, it would be so much less threatening and aggressive. Like, I feel like I'm being attacked by the sweater.
It's very abrasive.
It's crazy that Johnny Canuck here isn't the problem with this sweater.
At
Right.
all.
But note to Vancouver Canucks. Just do the skate next time, please. The flying skate, we're all waiting for it.
That's it, dude.
We're all waiting for the flying skate.
Don't outthink the room, Vancouver.
Number 13, the Washington Capitals.
31.
Wow.
19 for me.
19.
These dudes, I didn't like the sweater. I didn't.
I got them at 20.
I didn't care for these when they were out with, Bondra and Ole Kolzig. Honestly, I don't even hate what it is. I don't hate the color scheme. I don't even hate the Screaming Eagle logo. It's that fucking swoosh at the bottom of the sweater where it tells you we're the Capitals.
And not just that, but it continues onto the sleeves awkwardly, and it just looks weird to me.
Awful.
I think if you take Capitals out of the swoosh, I might be okay. It's still not great.
It makes it less
Is there something
egregious.
on the sleeve? Like written in that, or is that just the light reflecting?
I think that might
I hope
be
it's just the light.
Yeah. It's not great.
But yeah, this is.
And the eagle's so aggressive.
It's very America.
It's like
Yeah. I don't. Again, like you said, in a vacuum, is this sweater okay? Yeah, sure. I guess. I suppose. But take the Capitals off there, and at least then
It's an improvement.
I might bump it up a couple. But
right.
No. I
this
just don't like it.
This is separate from my hatred of the
Sorry,
Capitals.
Hot Joe.
Agreed. Yes, we
Sorry,
love you, Hot
Adonis
Joe.
Joe.
But oh, good God.
Number 14, the Detroit Red Wings.
I get why they have them this high because of history, but on my personal list,
They literally looked like the exact same thing as another team, and I was very like, I don't understand.
27 for me.
Where did I even put them? I don't even see them on here.
I've got them at 32.
Oh, I have them at 27.
27 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere in that 28 to 32 range makes sense. You already mentioned it. This is very reminiscent of another one that we'll get to later.
Mm-hmm. I literally didn't know the difference until I was like, oh, the words are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and some stripes are kind of different, I guess.
So this one has like a lot of things going against it. First of all, it's just not a good sweater. It's just not a good sweater. So like that already has some negative points.
Right.
It doesn't throw other than like the city it's in. I have no idea who this is.
Well, and that's the next negative point. Like the Red Wings regular get-ups are
Red and white.
some of the tops in the league.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he was
hate
saying,
them,
too.
but God, they're so good.
It's such a great sweater.
Yeah.
And so already like it's going to be tough to even be on par with what you normally wear.
Right.
And you come out with this.
Yeah.
This is just not a good sweater.
This looks like
it's
a
terrible.
knockoff soccer jersey, but with long sleeves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're only missing the obnoxious like brand names on it.
Yeah. So yes, to me this is the worst one in the rollout. Did not like. I really don't get why they had them at number 14, but number 15,
Really?
the Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
11.
Sorry, the Anaheim Ducks. 11 for Corey.
I like these a lot.
21.
21.
They weren't bad. It's just I found other ones better. It was that was mainly my argument.
I got the Ducks at 6.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So this is another situation where this is like their current color scheme.
With an old school sweater. Yeah. Love it.
You know,
really?
as a reverse retro concept, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to switch to this. I like this a lot.
Agreed, dude. That D logo with the webbed foot cheeks.
And here's another thing. Like, we never rip on the Ducks. The Ducks have the stupid swoop. They have a stupid swoop, but it works on their sweaters.
Yeah, you don't really notice it as much because they don't make it all follow like how they did on the Capitals. Like it's kind of
Right.
like the one sleeve is kind of it still follows, but it's not exact.
It does its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this
It's a
one
manic swoop.
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah.
And this is another one of those situations where did they nail the concept? I don't think so. But I hope that they adopt this going forward.
Agreed, dude.
Because then I can actually look at the Ducks and be like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, I'm
You
with it.
don't look Bush League.
Yeah. Number 16, the New York Rangers.
This was a 26 for me.
26,
I got him at 24.
24. We're all in the same ballpark.
The Liberty crown is so aggressive. Like it looks like one of those ninja stars,
Well, America.
and
Yeah.
it just it looks
They
like
made Gretzky wear these, man.
Yeah, they did.
Did they really?
Yeah.
This is what he went out in.
Yep. This was the last squad he played for.
Yep.
This is it's just not great. It's not.
I've got him at 21 just for,
oh
completion
yeah, we were
there.
all in the 20s.
Yep.
I mean, again, like it got points just because it's not like awful.
Right. Right.
But
There's definitely worse.
There's a bunch worse, and then
Capitals.
and then there's just, is this a good sweater? I don't think so. Which is
No.
why it's in the 20s. Mm-hmm. So there we go. The New York Rangers. I don't know why they had them that high.
Oh, look at that! That's my number.
Number 17.
Number 7 for me.
Oof.
I like the Penguin.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh, fucking course you do.
Of course you do.
I got him
like
at 22.
I like the pinstripes. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. I like how they did the jersey.
The
It looks
Robo
good.
Penguin.
Well, not
Yeah.
just the Robo Penguin, but I like how they have the it's not overwhelming how they have the stripes on the sleeves with the bottom, and I just like it.
It's the Penguins.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my
Well-
second squad.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is part of why it's hard to give it the 24 because
Yeah.
it's the Pens.
Right.
But there's actually worse jerseys out here.
Oh, yes.
So
I
what do
also-
you guys have them at?
I got him at 22.
And I got them at 24.
I debated putting him
Wow.
at 32 just to be a dick, but I was like, I can't.
Wow.
There's way worse sweaters than
Yeah.
this one.
You guys
But-
get number 7 in my book. You
but-
deserve it.
Again, this is so
The Penguin shooting hockey.
the
scooter, though.
first strike here was Pens.
Yes.
Second strike here was no creativity. This is just literally the sweater that they used to wear.
I know. I like it.
I'm not saying, I'm not even saying it's necessarily a bad
That's
sweater.
what makes it retro.
I'm just saying that there's no creativity. Like
Yeah.
if this was, I don't know, any other team just putting out, and we'll get to some, just putting out something that they've worn before that I like, it might get the pass.
Right.
But I already don't like the Pens.
It sounds
Yeah.
like you guys are being biased.
A little.
I don't know why you guys are
little.
hating on the
Possibly.
team. I don't know why you're hating on the team. Just let them do their thing.
Hey, you already know why I hate on him.
Yeah.
Both
See, you're a
of yous
Kraken
do.
fan. You have no reason to hate anybody.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm chilling over
Your
here.
team has a lot of former Penguins.
They keep trying to push this whole and on top of that, there's a Zucker on the roster. Of course, I'm gonna like him.
Yeah.
But you should, hopefully, you get like a budding rivalry with the Canucks. Because that makes sense geographically.
Yeah.
Geologically.
Map-wise.
Not
with
rock-wise,
with maps and
map-wise.
such.
I think they're trying to push the Kings, aren't they? Though the rivalry.
I
rivalry.
guess Seattle and LA. I guess.
Seattle Vegas to me makes sense. They're the two newer teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so next.
Next,
They're okay.
Yeah.
I like them. Y'all are haters.
they're not okay enough.
Really?
Number 18, Dallas
Can we just talk about?
Stars.
They look exactly the same to me. Actually, I didn't notice this until that just happened. But they literally look like just green and yellow.
Yeah. I will see in it. I have the Stars at 13.
Wow.
I have them at 17.
Wow.
I like this one. I don't love it. I like
mean,
it.
it's okay.
I've got them at.
It's better than a lot.
I've got them at 22. And again, same thing. I hate the Stars.
Same.
I want to drop them down to the 30s.
Yeah.
So what is it saying when they made it all the way up to 22?
Yeah. They made up to 13 for me, dude.
Yeah.
They're okay.
I
like them.
I don't know. This gives me that same feeling that the Pens did, though. This is almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like
Except
no
it's
creativity
actually
here.
here they actually swap the colors.
Yeah.
Which is nice, and that's why I kind of gave him a nod of okay. So this is what Brett Hull would have looked like if we had black alternates for the Sharks.
Yeah. So, yeah.
With his foot in the crease.
Whoop. All right. What do we got next?
Oh.
All the way down at number 19, the Winnipeg Jets.
I have them at 12.
Okay.
I liked it.
I got him at 7.
7.
I knew they were going to be high for you because you said you liked them.
Ah, yes. Winnipeg doesn't have anything I don't like. And I love that logo. It's a great use of their current colors.
Mm-hmm.
You got multiple blues there. It's white, which I don't like, but I like this one, man. It's clean. Very clean.
It's a good execution. I don't really have any commentary for this one.
I've got them at number 5.
Really?
And
Hell yeah.
just to echo a lot of the same things that Corey said, I like this better than their last reverse retro. Because the last reverse retro was like gray.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so like I would prefer to see it in blue,
Right.
just
Same.
because I like the blue a lot more, but I like this white a lot better than I liked the gray.
Agreed.
So, again, it's funny because this is the Blue Bombers color scheme.
Right.
So like I get citywide, but you're the Blue fucking Bombers.
Exactly.
Get this shit out of
exactly.
here. The Jets though, it works great. It's wonderful. I love this logo. I love the mix of blues here. Mm-hmm. This is a great sweater.
It looks good, dude.
This is a great sweater. Number 20, my boys, the Devils.
I had them at 11.
11 for V.
I got you guys at 16.
16, and I got them at 10. So this is Colorado Rockies color. I think this could have gotten higher if the execution was a little better.
Yeah, that was my big complaint. Was I didn't like the way the stripes were. Honestly, it's just I don't know.
I can get beyond that because this is very much what those sweaters looked like.
But why did they switch the bottom pinstripe as opposed to the tops? Like all of them are in a certain order, and then the tail stripe is different.
I don't know.
That's the thing that annoyed me. It's like why? Why did we switch it up for everything is the same except for the bottom of the sweater? Like why?
It's also like conceptually, there's only been so much because you guys have had the same shit your whole existence.
Pretty much.
And I'm not knocking it because I love the devil shit, but
Consistency, baby.
right. It's the only difference is sometimes you look like Christmas, you know? And so to take the inaugural sweaters you guys had and make them, the Kansas City Scouts or the Colorado Rockies colors like that, that's as good as you can get to without completely coloring way outside the fucking lines here.
I would have liked to have seen some yellow get into this logo just to complete the look.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be good.
I think that would offset some of the things that V's saying.
Maybe inside the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to tie it all together. Because, it just drew my eye immediately. Like, why is this different?
Right.
As opposed to the rest of it.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Again, it's saying something about some of these that this was able to get all the way up to 10.
Right.
When, I immediately saw this and was like, oh, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't love this.
Right. Right.
Like, I don't immediately feel the urge to go buy this, but it's not like I'm going to throw up if I have it.
Yeah. And it's just hard to top what we rock on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's hardly any junk in the dev's closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when what are you going to do?
When they work these in, it's almost a downgrade.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, almost like the thirds. Like the thirds are, I mean, I've grown on the thirds.
Yeah.
After seeing them in the game and seeing them on the ice, like I've grown on them, but still. All right. Up next, all the way down at 21, the Minnesota Wild.
I got him at 8.
I have them at 8 too, actually.
Hey.
That's really weird.
I've got them at 3.
Twinsies.
People are like, oh, it's the same.
If I could switch it, actually, can I switch my 3 and can I switch the Canucks for the Wild?
It's already in ink. Sorry.
Damn. All right, but anyway, yeah, 8.
I know they did North Star shit last time, but give me all the North Stars. I don't give a fuck. It's green this time instead of white. I love it.
To me, that's what got it up the board is the fact that it's green.
Yeah.
I liked it. It's different.
I like the white one a lot. I like this one a lot more.
Agreed, dude.
And see, they kept, even though they went different on the shoulders with the color scheme, I don't notice it because they've broken it up. We were saying with the last one, it's different here, but I'm not, immediately ew.
Yeah.
It's funny. On the day of, Clark tagged us in a bunch of posts. He's like, why didn't the Stars do North Star stuff? I was like, sucka, the Wild got it.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Blah. How dare you?
These look so good.
Yeah,
I like these a lot. I want to cappers off.
Samesies.
All right. Up next at number 22, the Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, look, it's the Mimics.
Yeah. I have them right ahead of the other ones. I had Detroit at 27. I've got these at 26.
What's Chicago again?
Blackhawks.
Oh, that's right. I put them in the black. So I have them at 28.
I gave them the nod over Detroit because there's outline here, and I like the font of Chicago slightly better than Detroit. I hate both teams because they both beat the Flyers in the Cup.
I was going to say, honestly, I wish I had switched it because at least the Blackhawks have their emblem on their thing, so you can kind of, if you look at the sweater and you don't know what, say you don't know what team plays for Chicago, at least you have some idea of who the hell they are.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I know hockey, you should know the teams, but still, like.
Well, but yeah, if you're just getting into it, and I just, those, like we said, they kind of lump together, and
I have them at 28 though, so.
I've got them at 25, so in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
I like these better than the Detroit.
Same.
This is just a better sweater than the Detroit one.
Yeah.
That's all there is to really. This is not a very creative sweater.
No.
I'm really surprised at how this list is ranking them, because it's baffling me, some of these ones that are ending up higher than stuff that I have ranked higher.
Yeah.
Like, it's baffling.
Yeah, ESPN's on some shit.
Yeah, because, like, the fact that both of the sweaters that look exactly the same are ranked within, like, a couple of ranks of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is, like, it's repetitive.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they had Detroit up at 14.
I don't get it either.
And a full 8 before they get to Chicago.
Yeah.
Even
dude.
like Minnesota's looked awesome.
Yeah, them not being in the top 10 is a fucking travesty.
I think on their article they deducted points for it being the same one as last time.
I mean, but if you're Minnesota, hit us over the head with the North Stars.
It's the only thing they have, really.
That's it. Dude.
I mean, I guess they've been around long enough to have something to go back to, but
they could use the inaugural, like, Wes Walls style Manny Fernandez wild sweaters, but I mean, why?
You've got the North Stars right there.
The fuck?
Give me that.
Yeah.
And if it worked, like, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah.
You know what, Minnesota, do that. Do your 2000 sweaters, North Stars colors next time.
Yeah.
And then if there's a reverse retro round 4, do that in the fucking greens instead. Like, just keep doing it. Yeah. Fuck ESPN.
I like it. All right, let's see. Up next, 23, the Buffalo Sabres.
So these motherfuckers ended up at 25 for me.
I got them at 29.
All right, let's see. 25 for V, 29 for Corey. Where do I got Buffalo? Okay. Again, they made it in this group that could have gone anywhere from, I've got them at 18 all the way down to like somewhere like 25, 26.
I get it.
Yeah,
It's
same,
all jumbled together.
Well, it's because they all had this, like, I know what you're talking about, like that group of, like, because I had the same issue. It was like, which one do I really like, as far as, because it was just, it's It kind of just blends into me.
I'll tell you what gave this a little bit of a nudge here is they went with the traditional Sabres colors instead of doing like the red, silver garbage that they did when they wore these before.
Yeah, this logo. I fucking hate this logo.
I hate this sweater design. Like, this isn't a great sweater.
Yeah,
not
it's awful.
There's not very much good about this thing.
Fuck
I mean,
no.
again, 18 isn't exactly singing its praises.
Right. You're just kind of hanging out.
Yep.
You know?
Just chilling.
At number 24, the Seattle Kraken.
Very, very, very low, in my opinion.
So, we all know I ranked these at 1. Let's be serious. The only complaint I had on this, I wish they had broken it up with some red or, like, white. It's just too much blue. That was my thing.
A little red stripe in there would be nice, or an outline around the numbers. I've got these at 2.
Wow.
I like them a lot. I
like the ice, like Corey was saying, the ice blue. Like I love that it has more ice blue than our normals. Like,
that's what it was for me. When the Kraken first came out, it was like, give us an ice blue alternate fucking immediately. And this is the closest thing we've got to it so far. Yeah. So immediately I was like, yo, fuck yeah.
I've got it at 13. I would have preferred that they left this like middle dark blue out and given me just all ice blue.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, again, like there's points where like this could have gone higher. Like this was in a group from like 8 to 15, something like that.
I think the thick ass stripe is an homage to one of it's either the Totems or the Metropolitans. I think it's an homage to one of them. I'm not positive. One of the like quasi-professional hockey teams Seattle's had in the past.
Let's see if the article has anything. What's a nostalgic Kraken jersey? Obviously lacking history, Seattle just decided to make a sea green jersey that makes it look like they're wearing a cummerbund under their own logo. It's not a bad looking sweater, it's just not as audacious as one might expect from a team nicknamed after a mythical sea creature.
Really?
Here's something Veal, like it's a reverse retro with real, why don't we make our mascot a troll doll energy?
Oh.
They said these sweaters are buoy.
They might have done that to kind of lump it in with him too, because it is a lot of ice blue.
It is.
I said, I didn't like the fact that, and maybe like Justin was saying, maybe not have the dark blue there. I would want something to break it up to like a red or a white or something there.
I'd like to see it with a red.
Yeah,
if you're insistent on having that middle, Let me see it in red and see if that makes it
And
pop a little more.
It's just, if they had lowered it just a little bit below that red eye, it would have looked really sick, because then it wouldn't have lumped together.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would have looked a lot cooler. But like I said, everything on my list had, like, I wish it would tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
Up at number 25, the Nashville Predators.
25 is even too high for these. I go 31.
22. I had them.
I hate that fucking logo.
What'd you say, V?
I said 22.
22, wow.
Just because I didn't like other logos more.
No, I get it.
I got them at 30.
Dang.
I wanted them to be at 32 so bad, just because
Yeah.
I hate them. But, like, you know.
Color, the small Nashville,
Yeah.
the logo.
Oh, I didn't see the Nashville. But I don't know.
Fuck out of
It's
here.
simplistic.
It's very simplistic, which isn't bad. It's just, yeah.
That's why I ranked them higher than like the rest of the people that I had low.
It's just that logo.
I can't.
Awful.
That's a dumb logo,
Yeah.
and it's too much yellow.
Looks like something that should be on an 80s album cover.
But and also, how is this
Well, it's their
different?
first retro.
Other than the logo, how is this different from what they rock?
Right, dude.
I don't know. I don't watch
They're-
the Predators like that, man. My team just beats them. Or no, they get beaten by them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Flyers took an. Actually, no, the Flyers beat them the other night. Never mind.
We actually played them in 23, and they were wearing these, but with the sideways logo.
Yep.
These, but the sideways logo. This is the same thing.
Their
Yeah.
logo looks
Let me
like
see the blue.
Yep.
their logo looks like you mix a chip, like a tortilla chip, with Tony the Tiger.
They're not great.
Yeah. Cheeks.
All right, let's see. Number 26, the Carolina Hurricanes.
I think I had them higher. Oh, I had 14.
Okay, so V's got them at 14.
I got them at 20.
I like the little. I don't know. I like the pinstripe on it. It's different. It's not great, but it's different.
The tail stripes, the homage to like their original shit. The canes they have on the road whites now. The slanted font, and they go with the red, which is what they wear at home. I like these; they're fine.
So it's funny that, I didn't deduct the points, as much for this, just because this is one of those ones where I was like, is this a good sweater?
Right?
Got all the way up to 8 based on just being a good sweater.
Yeah.
Because this isn't much different than, I think it's the thirds that they're rocking right now.
Yep.
So, I didn't deduct any points for lack of creativity just because I like the sweater.
Yeah.
So
They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. In hindsight, maybe I
I
could
know
have
you
them
hate
lower.
the diagonal letters too, both of you.
Yeah, not a fan. For some reason, I'm okay with it with the Canes,
I don't hate it.
and I
either.
was really cool with it with Vegas earlier.
Yeah,
so-
dude.
It's funny because you both hate it, and I actually don't mind it, and I actually didn't like both these for that exact reason. I was like, it kind of just looks cheesy.
Reverse.
Hey,
Up next, number 27, the Ottawa Senators.
I had them at 23.
23.
Yeah, because it looks like it's different than their normal shit, but it's the same as their normal shit. Like, if you put both of them next to each other, I'd be like, oh, this looks a little more modern than the other one.
Yeah, I got them at 18.
Yeah,
Like, it's not terrible, but it's not, like, revolutionary.
The weird Chris Neal sleeves.
How hard was it to put them down that low?
The Jason Spezza. Dude, it was tough because it's like, man.
It's the
But
Sens.
Yeah, but you have the sleeves, the fucking, like, the Danny Heatley fucking, it's, no.
I got them at 16 for the record.
Okay.
They're and the Sens and being Sens colors got them that far because I don't like this sweater.
Same, dude. Too much going on, even for reverse retro.
Yep.
And
All
the
right.
numbers are kind of stupid looking.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a lot working against it.
Oh,
Yeah. This
Number
one was
28.
cheeks.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
29.
28 and 29.
What'd you have them at?
I've got them at 12.
Wow,
Oh,
really?
shit.
I don't like them. I want to be clear.
Okay, I was like,
But this is one of those sweaters that got caught up in a group, and I was like, points for creativity. Like, this isn't awful. This is a
Yeah.
decent sweater. So it just kept getting bumped up the line.
What it is for me, dude, is that fucking logo.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking stand that
I
logo.
don't like the sleeves. I really don't. I don't know what it is. It's just
the piping doesn't do nothing for you?
No, it's like I don't know.
The 3 stars.
3 stars at the end doesn't do nothing for you?
Yeah.
I like the crest that has the cannon with it.
What's this team for?
The Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yep.
Like
They fire cannons.
what state?
Ohio.
Oh, Ohio.
Columbus,
Okay.
Ohio. Yep.
Columbus, Ohio. Okay.
The
Yeah.
Columbus Blue Jackets, eh?
These actually ended up higher than I thought they would on my list.
Let's see, at number
21.
29, the Toronto
I had them
Bay.
at 20.
21
Okay.
and 20. Let's see, where do I have old Toronto? Scroll. God. Scroll. I skipped them somehow.
I like their normal shit, and this doesn't look much different than their normal shit, so that's why I put it.
Yeah,
so
that's
high.
what it is for me too. It's just like it's kind of we've seen this before.
I've got them at 14. And
Oh, good.
it's hard that this is like one of those situations where this is almost exactly what they did last time, which is a bummer. It's not that different from what they normally wear,
Right.
But if it
bummer.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
but I love Maple Leaf sweaters.
Yeah. Same, dude.
So like that got it a long way,
Yeah.
all the way up to 14. So
Yeah.
like I feel like it's a reach.
They're okay.
But
They're okay.
They're not bad sweaters is ultimately what I came down to, is it's not a bad sweater. So
Yeah.
I can't justify putting it really low.
Right.
I just realized we only have like 2 left. Or three
Yep,
left.
3. So up next, number 30, the Calgary Flames.
They ranked these higher than the Flyers? I am so offended. Like, I am baffled at this ugly ass
I've been
pinstripe.
Look, I
I
love
am
this
mad
one.
for you.
I love this one except for the tail stripe.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the tail stripe, this one would have probably cracked my top 10.
Yeah, like
Same.
this. It literally looks like they cut the jersey in half like a crop top. Like it looks
Yeah.
terrible. It looks like when you walk, that thing's supposed to flap.
It looks like, wrapping gifts hammered.
So I ranked that at 30.
I've got them at 31.
That
Where do I
baffle-
have them?
That baffles me. They're higher than the
Same.
Flyers. I am
23.
I am baffled.
Oh.
I am baffled.
And I'm with you. Like I don't like a black alternate from Calgary, but in a
Yeah.
reverse retro where that's the idea, I can accept it.
The Theo Fleury's, the Joe Newendikes, I'm good with them.
I actually like this better because like like I like the C and the white. It's cool, but
What are you doing with this tail? What is that? What is that?
Horrible,
did you
dude.
guys lose a bet?
Yeah.
Like, were you guys just like, oh man, like Jerry won the bet. Now he's got to design this shit. Like, what's
Let's figure out. Let's read why they. Have you ever seen a movie where one bad performance ruins the whole thing? The Flames have a cool black jersey with an iconic logo and an eye-catching color scheme. They also decided to bring back the truly bizarre diagonal pedestal hem stripe from their mid-'90s sweaters. Just ruins the whole thing and makes it look as the Flames are wearing an achievement belt from a strip mall taekwondo academy.
Yep.
Such
So
a
at
good
least they
point.
roasted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least there's that. Up next at number 31, unbelievably,
Hey!
the Philadelphia Flyers.
I know they're not like fantastic, but like
31?
31?
I got them at 14. Look.
I
let
had
me-
them at 6 just because I like the nostalgia of it. Like after you've taught me about the Flyers history and stuff, like I really like them. Like I don't
Yeah.
know, they've been growing on me. At first I hated them, but I like.
Same. At first, I was like, "There's not enough orange. What the fuck?" They've grown on me. I still don't love these. Nowhere near like the last. The last reverse retros are in the convo for my favorite sweater the Flyers have ever worn.
Yeah, I have it.
Yes, you do. You do.
I have a Giroux. Hey,
You got Claude. I like these though. I like them. Am I going to rush out and get one? I don't know. But when we go to the Farg in a couple weeks, if they've got one and it hits right, and I've had a couple $9 Labatt's, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll buy a Cam Atkinson. You know, I don't know, dude. I like these. I don't love them. They're definitely not second to last worst out of this
31.
batch.
Unreal.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
That is madness. I've got them at 11.
like
This
they're
is,
not terrible,
right.
but they're not like that.
I'm the
pinstripe
Flyers
from the
fan, and I've
freaking-
got them the lowest of the three of us.
Like they're baffling to me that they put the Calgary Flames above them.
Seriously.
Like that's baffling. What did they say about them? Because I'm curious. Like what was their fucking gripe with them?
All right, so let's see. 31. I don't want my guys looking like a fucking crayon box. I don't want them wearing a bunch of whoosies and what's-its. Just make a Flyers jersey. Who cares? John Tortorella, maybe.
It is a Flyers jersey. Like, whoever wrote this is a fucking
Well,
idiot.
He put it in quotes as if
As if
Torts
Torts
said that.
Yeah, no, I know,
But
but
so again, this got all the way up to 11 because it's a good sweater.
Or I guess they
This is a
said
good sweater.
I guess they said it was too bland.
It's literally all they did was swap the orange and black from the mid 70s. That's literally all they did.
Mm-hmm. I can get not putting this in a top 10. Shit, I can get
it doesn't
not putting
belong
in
the
20,
top 10. Yeah.
But like,
Oh, I liked it in the top 10.
Next to last. Well, you know, different strokes for different folks. But what I'm saying is, as a publication, ESPN putting it at 31, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's egregious, dude.
There's no way.
There's so many more travesties in this lineup that we've had.
How about
the one right before it?
Yeah, or the duplicates we've had. Several duplicates.
Right.
Yeah, like
at least it's different.
How do you have Detroit at 14 but Philly at 31?
Yeah.
Does not compute. But they did get one thing right. Number 32.
Yes. I had this at 32
Tampa Bay
as well.
Lightning.
I did not like this at all.
I got it at 25.
This is too
what?
Much, this is too much going on. I don't understand. You know how you felt when I said that about the Kings? Like, I don't understand how you rank this any higher than 32. It's ugly.
Because the oil drop exists.
Look at this ugly. Like, look at the waves. Like, what did we? Like,
there's a lot. Waves, raindrops.
Like, it's like they wanted to do what the Coyotes did, but they did it even worse.
The Tampa Bay Storm.
Is that on the sleeve? What is that?
It's like more bolts or something.
Electricity.
Yeah.
I feel like a kid with ADD was like, let me just do clip art real quick and throw this together and see what they think.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is awful. I mean, there was three that I hated worse. I've got it at 29. But this is awful. And what's crazy is I didn't even notice this shit on the sleeves until I put this thing together.
I didn't notice it until just now.
I know. This is terrible.
This is an awful sweater.
This is
terrible.
This is awful.
This is undeniably bad.
I love blue. I love water. I love all of those things, and I hate this.
The numbers. The only thing for me is I like that. I like the logo. I like that inaugural logo.
That got it up seven spots, I guess.
Nope.
It's what it is, dude. Is that oil drop? I can't with that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
They were locked into 32 the moment I saw that.
Why did they decide to go with the ocean underneath? They're Tampa Bay Lightning. What do we have in like a storm?
Why are you putting the rain on there?
Like what? Well, maybe like a rainstorm, but what's the ocean there for? What are we doing? Like, are we in the middle of the water?
I guess it's the bay.
Is this like
Come on, V, get it together. It's the bay.
I hate this. I hate all of you.
I hated it.
It is
so
a
bad.
sweater. It's so bad.
It was terrible. But there it is. There's all 32 NHL reverse retro sweaters ranked by your gear freaks.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. We love gear that much.
Only a couple of those were we like right in lockstep.
Yeah.
I don't think all of three of us had any of them at the same exact spot.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Closest was San Jose, 1, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
Everything else was like, and for the most part, we were all kind of in the same neighborhood too.
And we all agreed like what our grice were. We all had similar grice with it. It was just we ranked them differently.
Right.
Yep. So we have done it.
Flyers at 31. The disrespect, dude.
I don't understand.
Torts is coming for you. Whoever wrote that piece.
I don't understand that at all. Again, that's why I was like, we got to use this list to bounce ours off of.
Oh yeah,
because I don't get it.
They had the capitals above the Flyers.
They had the Flames black belts above. I just said the only one that we're better than is the Tampa Bay Storm.
That doesn't make any sense.
Whatever.
That does not. I mean, again, you want to put them somewhere in the 20s? Okay, like I'll hear that argument.
Sure.
You know, if you want to say, oh, it's just not creative enough. Okay, sure.
Get it. Absolutely.
But there's only one worse sweater? How dare you?
Unreal, dude.
How dare you?
The disrespect continues.
Unbelievable.
And like the Buffaloes and the Bears, the Bruins or whatever, theirs were the same bland style. Like it was the same exact thing. How are they not ranked lower? Like that's my thing. If they blaming that it's bland, they're literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get
So
it.
is Detroit and Chicago, and they have one at 14, the other at 27, or whatever it is. Like
Whoever wrote this, you're full of crap.
Yeah. Drug test this motherfucker.
But I will say this. One thing did make me happy about this list. They refer to them as sweaters.
That is nice.
Oh, there you go. Sweater weather.
Purists. It is sweater weather, finally-ish, kind of.
I got a weird look, guys. I told this guy that his kid was wearing a sweater, and he looked at me and he was like, "That's a jersey." I was like, "You're clearly not a hockey fan."
Don't correct me.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
I'm on the Gear Freaks pod. I know gear.
Yeah.
So if you like, gear like we do, hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate that. Hit the like. Where do you rank? Where were we wrong? Like maybe you disagree with us. Let us know where you've got everything ranked. If you want, just drop your entire list right there in the comments. That'd be cool. I'd love,
and we'll argue with you until you're wrong.
1,000%.
Or at least to discuss merits of why you have things
Justice
where they have.
The comments, so there'll be probably nice comments.
I'll try to be nice. Yes.
If I had control of it, you all would be yelled at.
So there's that. Also, couch cushions sessions coming. Maybe if I remember, boop, 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 there'll be a link right there. So check that out. And, of course, subscribe, rate, comment. All that stuff would be helpful. And we're a pod, so if that's what you're doing, you're listening, subscribe, rate, comment. Tell somebody you listen to the Gear Freaks. Would love to have you aboard. And the disrespect to the Philadelphia Flyers is just unforgivable.
Suckers!
Oh, I did it.
Hey!